This video chart presentation of Agenus Inc. brought to you by allpennystocks.com. It's a NASDAQ Global Market stock trading our ticker AGEN. Classic bottom play kind of look through here. It's had a really good support level right around 88 cents or so that it fell through recently. Tried once to muster a little bit of a move, bounced about 10%. Looks like it's trying to find another base at 75 cents, pull back above a support level around 77, 78 cents. Going to keep this on the watch list, see if it's going to try an uptrend from here forward. Seeing some classic things, MACD trying to trend back towards zero. This histogram coming back down is not the greatest thing in the world. It's something to keep an eye on. But right now, this overall uptrend is looking pretty nice with the MACD. Same way with the PPO. We always talk about looking for some sort of bounce when that ADX gets near 10. And you can see it's holding right around that 10 area right now. Difficult time for the MFIs to push to the upper half of the indicator. You can see how they're battling with 50. Something else to keep an eye on, because what's going to happen is this 14 is going to start to make its turn here relatively quickly, and the 21 is going to twist back down a little bit. So we're going to have all three of these pretty much tucked together in the near future. Accumulation distribution, obviously trying to find a base, holding this level for quite some time. Shaking money flow, nice trend back towards zero. Briefly pop through. Buying pressure is trying to come into this stock. You can see it right in the shaking money flow. CCI still trying to make an uptrend. Similarly, the full stow. But again, battling with moving above 50. It's a tough spot for it. You want to see that full stow trending on the upper half. Again, though, another long-term indicator, tricks, starting to trend back towards zero. Much like many of the other indicators, you can see the RSIs also struggling or staying in bear chart territory on the lower half, but trying to put together some bullish momentum. It just keeps getting stopped at 50. Just can't seem to get some real gas behind it. So all that's, of course, going to tie right in. I want to see this hold a support level right here around 77 cents. It does get a bottom support down here at 75, but it promptly pulled right back up upon dipping below 77. So I'm going to have my eyes on the 77 area and see if that's going to hold. See, it's had several good days over the last 2 weeks, closing green on the majority of them, but it just keeps taking on some big selling pressure every now and then, so it's something to keep an eye on. I'm not sure what went on with this stock to cause this big sell-off through here. All I care about is it's trying to hold a support level. If it can't hold that, I might take a look and see how it does at 75, but the odds are if it breaks through 77 again, it's probably going to go below 75. Everything does appear to be trying to set itself up, though, to make a move. See, the moving averages are starting to finally curl in underneath it. 50, of course, is going to be a bit of an issue. That's going to tie right in with some resistance right there around 84, 85 cents. Going to be a key area for it. Closed at 79. So it's got about a 7-8% upside to it till it meets that resistance. 143,000 shares traded is a little bit low, but this typically does trade on a lower volume. Be looking for some bigger volume bars, see if this is going to push and try and make a harder run at that resistance. It's going to pick up a little bit right there at 82 as well, but the big dog of it all is going to be to see if it can close above 84 for a change. Hasn't done it in the last couple months, and that's where technical traders, I think, will be looking to not only break the static resistance, but also try and get above that 50-day moving average. This was a technical stock to watch this week, as it was coming in with quite a bit of steam behind it. Nice closing day on Friday, pushing. It slipped back. Of course, the Dow's had a couple rough days, but actually held its own. It's doing okay holding in there. So that's one more reason to keep it on the watch list over the next couple weeks and see how it performs. I just want to point one other thing out before I end this video. We talk about this a lot of times in charts. See all these moving averages pushing together? Even the 50 and 200 day, you get all those moving averages tucked together, and it's one thing to keep your eyes open, because like I always say, they tend to not want to trend together for an extremely long period of time. Now, this right here I'd actually call a kind of extended period. This went on for about a month and a half or so, with them all pretty much tucked in the same area. But when the 50 and the 200 day started touching each other, going sideways like that, that's when your eyes really need to open up. Now, granted, this started to take off, and this had to be some sort of news-driven idea that really beat it down like that. As always, news trumps all. But you can see from a technical standpoint, this was really trying to make a strong move. So anytime you see moving averages tucked together like that, start paying attention to that chart, because typically it's going to make a larger move. This one was a little bit weird in the sense that it actually shot up and then came ripping back down. But point being, those moving averages all got together like that. A larger move did come. Granted, it came up first and then straight back down. But that's why I say this probably had some sort of news-related aspect to it to make it fall apart like that. But just something always to pay attention to. Clearly not in that position at this point. Now it's down. We're looking at it as a bottom play. So let's just pay attention to the support and resistance levels and see where this chart goes. As always, it's merely my interpretation of the AGEN chart. I'm not a financial consultant and strongly encourage you to do your own proper due diligence. Consult with a qualified financial advisor before making any investment decisions. Past performance is not a guarantee of future results. Please visit the allpennystocks.com website to view the full disclaimer disclosure. Do not base any investment decisions upon any material found on the website and/or video chart. No person employed by All Penny Stocks is a registered investment advisor or licensed broker-dealer. Thank you for watching and trade smart.